Hello everyone, welcome to PSGL F3 round 7 Monaco. I'm commentator for today, James95. I think Harry will be joining me mid-session. I'm not too sure though. I will check Twitter just to see if he's replied to my message. Not quite yet. Yeah, so nothing's really going on right now. This is, I should imagine, probably be a boring race. I have to say, we're like 11 people in here, and I'm just commentating on my own for the moment. It's time to start to fly in for the moment. It's Ushin on pole with F3 in second so far. They're the only two set times to MS came along there instead of 110 flat. Nearly on the dot. So for the blue screen. There you go. So is anyone in here? I need all the people I can in the chat to chat, of course. Help me out a bit. Who's on that? Tibson's going in the last corner. Yep. It would help if I'm trip. Tibson goes second, a decent time there from the Irishman. Well, every single one of these drivers seems going to be starting on a set of softs that are qualifying. Tim Hall has retired. I don't know why. I didn't catch that. So as driver is about to start a lap, Brian is on that lap, but he's coming towards the tunnel section, so we are going to go on board Dre at the minute. MS is on a lap. He is. Come back to him. Stray starts his lap now, for Sanderlock, nice and clean so far. On the run up to the hill now, and into the Macinating Casino Square complex. It's an 18.5 in the first sector. Schwers over that series coming in the last corner. Got Brand to help as well with a tow. Almost at VRS, and he goes second on the grid. Right now for his benefit. So, blue screen it again. Show that Harry's gonna make it. Oh, Brand's in the wall. See if we can invite people. No. Tell you what, I'm gonna say this now, it sounded professional, but at the minute I could see this as a smart decision. We're not reckoning the news in the stream. And I haven't got a co-commentator alongside me for the moment. If Harry doesn't join for the race or anything, then we lose, well, if we end up having about 5 drivers left in the race, then it might just cut the stream short, because then there's no, well, it would be boring for me to see, and for the viewers that are actually in the stream as well. And of course, you don't want to waste your time watching about 5 hours track. Literally nowhere near each other, because that is the case around Monaco. Sometimes the gaps can just extend like crazy. Of course, it is Christmas time as well, so that doesn't help with people showing up to races and stuff. I do believe it was a bad idea to put Monaco right next to Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas and Monaco. Monaco, people don't usually turn up to it anyway. So having it near Christmas is not gonna help, is it? Tasmos has gone third meanwhile. But with the attendance though, it could mean that some of the guys who usually run down the back of the grid could get a good result tonight. It would be nice if someone spoke in the chat as well. If you're in the stream, please say. So I would like to know. Meanwhile, SSR Phoenix is now on pole. I'm getting bored, and I'm losing track of what's going on out there on the track. Less than a 10th between the top 4, yes indeed, and there's actually only 3,000 separating Phoenix and Mission. It could make for an interesting race, but it's Monaco. Has he ran out of fuel there, Phoenix? Is he in low fuel mode or something? Because this car's not in full speed, it's just sitting there. Honestly, I feel like I'm the Martin Tyler of League Racing commentary right now and just making everything seem boring. Hope not, but that's what I feel like anyway. Brown hasn't set a lap yet, but he's in sector 3, so... Oh, no, never mind, he's done a Max Verstappen. Every single time I go aboard him, something happens. Shin on and out lap. Only Moores is on a lap at a minute, he's 4 seconds off. Good evening, Big C, Connor. Harry isn't here for the moment. He did say that he will be making it, but I did ask him on Twitter, he hasn't got back just yet. So I am not sure whether he might join us. So I'm thinking as well. You might call me a professional for this, but I'm thinking if a couple of cars DNF out of the race, we end up only having like 5 cars running in the race, but like say like lap 16 or 17, for example, and the stream views are not, well, no one's in the stream today, so if that is the case, then I might stop streaming halfway through. I know that's unprofessional, but at the end of the day, it's a waste of everyone's time really as well. To waste my time and waste the viewers who are not in the race's time. Just watching 5 cars go around is quite boring. But I don't think we'll be in that situation. Monaco is actually pretty good for DNFs. Well, it's been good for DNFs so far this week. So hopefully we can get a certain number of cars finishing. They do an 8.4 in practice and can't set a lap in quali. You still got 4 minutes, so just take your time when you're on your lap. Don't lose your head. You'll get it. Ushin has gone on to pole. It's improved it by a 10th there. You know, if Harry doesn't appear by the start of the race, then I might get someone else in to do co-coms. Actually, if anyone in the chat's up for it, it's fine by me. Just let me know if you want to join, and by the end of quali, then it's no one alongside me, then I'll get a shin or someone to send you an invite. Tibson's gone second. And Phoenix is now on pole by 2 tenths. 2 tenths is a lot around Monaco. Ready to know if Harry's making it. It's so frustrating. No, I don't think he might. I don't think he will. Anyone want to fill in for co-coms? Just let me know in the chat. Christ, that's 4 people. For goodness sake. Sent a notification out to the Discord. It's yellow flag in sector 3. AMS has missed an upshift while 2 temps up. Old fingers. Yeah, I won't put it down to that. Anyone can make mistakes. So AMS will be set up for 4th. So who is currently finishing a lap? Sorry for the silence, by the way. It's just me getting bored or distracted or anything like that. Mozambique King can improve, but it only goes 9th. Brown is on our lap, let's hope we don't close him this time. Although there's yellow flags up ahead of him, it tells us. But he did in pits actually. Oh no, oh. That's gonna be distracting for Bran. He comes up to the line, he goes pole with an 8.9. That is quite the fast lap from Bran. And he is on pole for Monaco Grand Prix. Unless his teammate can do something here, and he can't. Stays 7th position. That's a qualifying. And nobody's responded to my message in the Discord chat. Yay. Looks like we're going solo. Why does no one ever use the Discord? Anyway, that's pole for Bran. Phoenix 2nd, Dushin 3rd, Tibson 4th, AMS 5th, Tasma 6th, Felix 7th, Game for Gave, Dre 9th, Moors in 10th, and Tim Hole last. Actually, do you mind, guys, do you mind if I bin off the stream and just record the race instead? So then there's no pressure on my shoulders. And plus it's quite, what's the right word? Okay, I miss. So the cars are playing on the grid. And we have yellow flags in second three. I'm not sure why. We have the lights are on now. We've got 3 lights, we've got 4 lights, we've got 5 lights, and it is lights out. I know where they go in Monaco. Brandon's got the better start, I believe. Phoenix is going to have to drop him behind at the first corner before they make it through clean. Indeed they do. There's action going up the hill though. AMS is in it, and Tibson as well. Behind them they got Felix and Tasmus going side by side through the casino park. And now in fact the Alfa Romeo of F3 has hit the wall. That's Moores around the outside of Dre coming into Mirabeau. Diving it down the inside of Lowe's hairpin. Just about scraping the back of that Alfa Romeo there. Brand leads from Phoenix in second, Ushin in third, Tibbs in fourth, AMS fifth. And look at the gaps of, well, I guess it could, well, it would be nice if they appeared on my graphics game. Whatever. Only 2 drivers change positions. Kill me. So as the first lap gets completed, Tasmus, sorry not Tasmus, MS and Felix are wing damage, they pit. MS probably going for the soft hard strategy there and to get the tyre ratchet back actually. Yeah. But look at the gap that Brian has already. That is worrying for my well-being, my sanity. I got to rely on battles down the field. Like, there hasn't been any crashes so far. It's Monaco. Where are the crashes? I think there's a 4-way battle here that could possibly end in winner, so I'm going to keep quite in that regard for the moment. They're going boy Tim Hall here. Up the stream. He says when it's about to go wrong. Moores is the first driver to pick up a penalty. It's lap 4 now and Brandon's only 2 seconds ahead. Comes straight up the hill. Moores goes down the middle of the track to defend. Not expecting movement out of this battle, you know, because I feel it. Well, it's Monaco, isn't it? The overtaking is literally impossible here unless you're very, literally daredevil type driver. Moores is nearly weaving through the tunnel there. Maybe trying to wind Dre up a bit. Tibson's picked up a penalty. Shin is chasing down Phoenix. I really feel like putting this off. And they are ghosting each other. Oh, there is movements, and Dre. First time someone's attempting to overtake me, ended up in the wall. That is the only time that would happen. Because to be honest, I need to see some great brave overtaking moves that don't end up in crashes, just to keep me occupied. This is why I hate commentating alone. There's no one to talk to, nothing to say. The only time you do say something is when a battle's going on. Got yellow flags, and I think Dre's got in the wall again. He's just limping around. Near enough out of the way, he needs to be careful because AMS is coming. Yeah. It's out of the way of everyone. Fairly. Sorry for the silence, guys. There's nothing going on. Like, there are battles where nothing's happening in them. Just one driver sitting behind another driver, and that's the nature of Monaco, I'm afraid. That's what I'm going to have to put up with. In fact, there was nearly a crash between those two drivers, so actually. So we've got some pit stops going on right now. Ocean is coming out. Oh my goodness! Oh god! Oh. Okay. Okay. No idea what went on though. Let's check him on F4. What's happening in F4, shall we? It's hardly anyone there either. There's people complaining in there about the driving. So leaders pit, will they must actually come out and turn to these? No idea. Although there is an overtake going on though, so that's something right now. Tipson's going to go to the outside of turn 1, and he's done Dreve, except he hasn't hit the wall. Why are people trying moves down there and not anywhere else? There's bloody noodle chicane, they could try overtakes that, not turn 1 around the outside. You're just going to end up in the wall because there's no, the driver ain't going to leave no space because there is no space to leave. Tell you what guys, as more than Mazama King has crashed. Tell you what guys, yeah. I'm gonna bin off the stream I think. There's only 3 people in here, well there is well I'd say some cars are in close proximity to each other on the track, but there's no moves being made of course, and when there is moves there's also when someone tries to make a move they end up in the wall. Like Dre or Tipson going down your skate road and damaging his wing. So yeah, sorry about this guys, I know, incredibly unprofessional, but it is what it is. I'm afraid I'm not enjoying it. I'm guessing people that were in the stream weren't enjoying it because we started to lose views. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Goodbye.